Hey sis, I am back. I am in a crazy bun. I am going to show you some everyday products. Wow, that looks like I wear a lot of makeup, whatever. I am half Filipino and half white, so my skin tone can get a little crazy and hard to find some shades that are correct for me. I thought this might be helpful. Let's do it. The first thing that I do, it's probably not a good thing. Since I'm still at the back end of my Accutane, I'm extremely dry. I've been using CeraVe. I use all CeraVe products, and I usually just put this like on my face and my arms and my elbows because I've been getting some eczema, and I swear it helps with everything. I do this to get my baby hairs like the freak out of here. Just look. Nobody likes to be ashy. Next, I'm gonna use this CeraVe Day Moisturizer. I do have a different one, and so I like the light version much better. It doesn't leave like that residue on my skin. I'm just gonna take like a pump and a half, mix up the product in your palms always, don't leave out your neck, and I push back my baby hairs. My stuff is not washed. No judgment. I'm gonna take my beauty blender, I'm gonna get it wet, and then I'm going to start putting on my concealer. I always have a washcloth, and I use a washcloth to like get the excess moisture out of there. I am using Maybelline's Instant Age Rewind. This is in the shade Honey. I have this weird, like, I'm olive, like I have an olive undertone, but then I'm also like, there's some pink in there. This just really hits the spot for me, so I'm gonna use it underneath my eye. Just gonna blend that out. I used to wait to do my eyebrows, but now I've been doing them a little bit sooner. As long as I conceal and do eyebrows in the first part, I feel better. My old high school kids that I coached, they would tell me, you just do your eyebrows and then you conceal under. I don't think I have it down perfectly, but they're so right. It makes a difference. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. I'm using Anastasia's brow pomade in the shade Ebony. Any brow brush that has an angle like this, and a little spoolie at the end to brush out your brows. I am breaking rules. I'm going against what makeup artists would probably do by brushing your hairs down, right? Because especially because the trend right now is to go up. Since I'm Asian, my hairs grow that way naturally, and I know that I could like train them to not, but like whatever, like they're my brows. So I'm gonna go with the way that they already go, which is down, and then I am gonna brush them up at the end. Does that make sense? I'm gonna go like this. I'm just making like the most random line. I know it looks a little crazy, but don't worry, it's gonna be okay. Okay, so the back end of my brows are pretty full. Now, this brow is more bald in the front than this one, so I kind of have to like fake it, you know what I'm saying? Fill that in. I like to make this line as like straight as possible, but don't worry, because if you screw it up, that's what nails and concealer are for. That line's working out a lot better. So do you see this line? That's the line we want, sis, okay? And then we're gonna pull up from there. So, I'm just gonna... That's the kind of brow we like to see. And then I can brush up. So those are my brows. So I'm taking this Tarte Concealer. This is their Shape Tape Glow On. Take a concealer that has an end like this. If you don't have an end like this, maybe just use a brush that you have. I like to get some of the product off so it's not so heavy. So I just start like not by lining it, but just getting a little closer. So now that the excess is off, I'm just gonna make a really straight line with as steady of a hand as I can make. Then I'm just going to go over the top as well. Then I'm gonna go in the middle. Look at how fun this is. It has a little sponge at the back end of it, so I am going to use it. I'm just gonna blend in a little bit of my CC cream now with my whole face. I'm using this Purelisse BB cream. SPF 40 is in there, vitamin C, collagen, and it's in the shade Medium Tan. Boop, 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 a little boop, 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 a little beep, boop. Blend that out. While I'm blending, I don't know why I like to like do my makeup and like talk. Maybe I need to make a segment. If you need a good podcast to listen to, I've been listening to the Man Enough podcast, and it's about undefining masculinity and like what the patriarchy has pressed on men and women for that matter. You're taught all of these things. If you're a female, you know, pink is your color. If you're a male, like blues and things like that, when in reality, like, I like blue. Women like blue. It goes much deeper than that, you know? Like, we're taught so much about how we should act to be accepted. Wow, you guys, it goes so deep, and I just really think life is too short to not dig deeper and like have real feelings. Social media is great in a lot of ways, but it's also robbed us of having anything beyond surface level. And that's upsetting. Oh, I'm stressed. You always want to say the right thing, but then when you're filming it, you're like, oh my gosh, I hope I'm like not saying something the way I don't mean it, because I do that a lot, like in everyday life. But hey, that's me, so oops. I have good intentions, it's fine. But anywho, such a good podcast to listen to, and it really always just makes me feel better listening to it, because sometimes I literally just like struggle with existing. Like that was a little dramatic, but like I'm serious in a lot of ways, because I feel like there's so much, maybe like, no, not maybe, I am an overthinker. I don't know, you know, like, what do I wear to this, or what do I post about this, or am I being a good fiance, am I being a good friend, am I taking time for myself? Oh my gosh, I'm taking too much time for myself. Oh my gosh, I'm posting only about myself, I'm only thinking about myself. Like, I never want to be selfish, but I also want to focus on like self-development, and then it's like, how do you win? You don't win. Maybe I'm just ranting. Maybe I won't put this part in the video at all. I've taken a really long time to blend my foundation. Let's move on. Sometimes I'm just like on crack during these videos. Not actually, but like spiritually, I am. To contour my face, I used to use Hoola. Can I just say, there is like a weird burnt undertone to that thing. Still like this way better, it's cheaper, there's way more product. So it's a matte bronzer, but I use it for contour. It is powder. I got the shade Originator. Just using a big brush. Honestly, sometimes I wish I used a smaller brush, but I don't have a lot of brushes. I mean, I do, but like not the right ones, so we're rolling with it. I start on my forehead because my forehead is large. It's large in comparison. You know what I'm saying? I have like an egg-shaped head. Do you see how brown I just got? Honey. Then I go through like the 3 thing, you know what I'm saying? You don't want this like harsh. Which, you know, if I'm in a rush, it can get harsh. I do take it into my eye. Look at versus, you know. And then I even go down to like do this. You know why? Because I don't have much of a jaw. So if I can like get this dark and bring this light, it'll look like that wasn't a good face. Go down your nose a bit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I left off on existing, how hard it is to exist. This is the Tarte Blush in Party. I love this. I think it looks good on like everyone's skin tone. I bring my blush up onto my lid and on my like mole's horns. What are they called? The final thing that really ties this together is my Mercier translucent powder and just a very small, I don't know, you saw. A little goes a long way. Just under the eye. And then I just see how I'm like bringing it around the blush. Back to my podcast, I really like it because it just makes me feel like better that somebody wants to feel things deeper and like not just look at like pretty people on Instagram. Everything in life right now, like being relatable to your friends, being relatable on the internet, being relatable to your family, like that can all change and get weird and hard like all at once, and existing shouldn't be hard, you know? And like sometimes I can feel so confident and like completely fine with myself. It's not like I'm not fine, but like I'm gonna be real, like there are days, maybe it's because it's that time of month, but I like told Jamel, I was like, I'm just having an off day. And he was like, why? I was like, just in a funk. I feel like don't get that. Not my thing, or not what I like, just not it, you know? Am I making any sense? Am I talking about anything at all? Who knows? I don't know. I'm gonna drink my coffee. Next, I'm using this Tarte palette. I don't know what it's called, but it looks like this. It has like this wheel full of colors. I got a new brush and it's from Elena Boudreau, I think I'm not saying that correctly. Sorry, Elena. Now that she's watching, I'm taking the darkest brown shade in this palette. So I'm just gonna like, wing. Do you say the difference? Maybe not. I'm just saying that sometimes I could feel like, am I like doing enough? Am I the kind of person I want to be? Am I the kind of coach I want to be? And like, I just don't know why I question myself so much. And you know, chill out. Love yourself, which I do love myself. It's weird. It's just weird. It's hard to be human. It's like the Pink song. Do you know what song I'm talking about? Alexa, play Pink Hard to Be Human.
Hurts to be human.
Oh. Okay, it hurts to be human. To be human. Alexa, stop. I'm using the mascara I always use. It is from Walmart. Just start from the bottom, girl, and make your way to the top. This is how I know God is talking to me. I almost think I know what the problem is, and it's that I don't feel close to Jesus. And this happens to me a lot. Whenever I'm not feeling close to him, I'm just like having a rough time. It's bad that I only run to him when I'm feeling bad or distant or whatever, but at the same time, I think that's something that's so special about our God, is that he's a very forgiving God. He's there for you no matter what. That's why they say he's like our Father, because see, that's what I mean about the pressure to say the right things correctly, but good parents don't give up on you. I've been meaning to go to church. Making time for yourself and making time for you and your God is so important. If you can't make time for that, then what are you doing for yourself? I decided I would check out one of the churches. I'm going to listen to the Word of God and put my phone down and be present. Got my mascara on. Wow. Thanks for listening to my rant. I'm using this NYX Control Freak. Honestly, I just got it for my brows because I ran out of brow gel. And I don't know that I like it that much, so maybe don't get this. I am gonna use Aquaphor because Accutane, honey. I'm using this thing. This is called Tarte Lippy Lingerie. It's in the shade Pure. Okay, so do you see what that just did? I could literally leave it like that. This is like a Tarte like lippy gloss. I honestly don't know what it is. It's in the shade Nude. So that is my everyday makeup. This is how I do my things. Now I'm gonna fix my hair, and I am gonna show you how I like freshen this up. It's on day 7. I'm using this dry shampoo from Dove. All the places that need to be hit up. I'm gonna take my hair out of this bun, run my fingers through this to kind of spread the dry shampoo. I'm just taking a brush, getting that middle part back. And then I'm taking some of this, I don't know how to say it correctly, Way leave-in conditioner. It's so, so good. And since it is day 7 for me, the crease in my hair is real, so I'm gonna actually use a headband and just like pull back a hair. Okay, I'm ready. I am gonna go grocery shopping now. I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Make sure that you like this video. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel, and I will see you again next week. Seriously, thank you guys so much for watching. I am so appreciative of you. I love you guys. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video.